Guys, I'm back. So I'm sorry, it's been a couple weeks since I've done one of these. I would like to say I have a bunch of legitimate excuses, but honestly they're kind of mediocre excuses. I was visiting with a friend, I got caught up doing wedding planning, I got caught up with the great series of books. This is just the dust jacket, but I'm reading Golden Fool by Robin Hobb right now, and I'm so deep into that. But anyway, while I was gone, there was also some really crazy stuff that happened in comics. A couple things just to touch on before I dive in. A couple weeks ago, Wicked and Divine came out, and oh my god. If you guys haven't read it, I won't say anything, but if you have, you know what I'm talking about. There's some crazy insanity happening. I have a theory, my own little conspiracy theory here, which I want to find a way to share with you guys. I might just do a spoiler video on it. But I have a theory about possibilities of how things could possibly go from here with Wicked and Divine, but we will see, because that was a game changer of an issue. Whew. And, we had Batman 41, where there is a brand new Powers Batman. That's not a spoiler because the world has been talking about it like mad. It was in Free Comic Book Day. It's on the cover. If you look at the cover of Batman 41, that is a different Batman, and it is very interesting, and takes some balls to do this. And you got two men with big hairs, I guess. I don't know. Scott Snyder and Gary Capullo, they are the people to do this, if anyone would. But this week we also had some really good stuff. There's a couple number ones I still haven't had the chance to check out and read, so I will maybe talk about them once I have done that. But we had a series end this week. One of my favorites, Alex and Ada. This is by Jonathan Luna and Sarah Vaughn. He does the art and the original plots, and she's been doing the script for it. I love the Luna brothers. This is, Jonathan Luna doing this without his brother Joshua, which they've been doing over the last few years. But this series ended this week, issue 15, Conclusion, and that is a dismal picture if I have seen one for a cover. As far as this book goes, just a basic premise now that it's over. This is a world where robots are everywhere. You have computer technology in your brain that allows you to surf the web, call people. You have robots that serve in your household, and they've built lifelike robots. However, in this world, there was an outbreak where some sentient robots kind of killed a bunch of people, so there's this huge fear of sentient technology, and the backlash from that is what this story kind of focuses on, sentience versus non-sentience, social change in a futuristic world, stuff like that. Really compelling, but as it is a Luna book, I was expecting to cry. I cried. But it's a great ending for this story. As a whole story, I think it's going to be 15 issues said and done. I really hope that they put out a hardcover for it because it would be beautiful. But it's a great book. Very cool, very compelling, and I hope that they announce a new project soon because I love the Luna brothers. I love Jonathan Luna's art and his stories, and I want more from them. Then next up we have Southern Bastards number 9. This is the beginning of their new arc, The One That Never Got Away. It introduces you to reintroduces you to the focal point of this particular arc, which is the sheriff, former high school quarterback of this town, one of the old running Rebs. Oh my gosh, this series is so gritty and intense and really, really damn good. Good stuff. And back after a little while away, we have Low in another new story arc. Oh, before I forget, Southern Bastards and Low both have 2 covers for them. They're both great. I have all the covers, or at least both of the main covers, because they're fantastic. But anyway, Low here, this is a new arc featuring new characters. You get to meet Della, Minister of Thought. The art in this book is just so ridiculously beautiful and detailed, and I love it. There is a recap at the beginning of this issue. So it's been a little while since you've read the first arc. If you haven't read the first arc and you feel bold enough to jump on book 2, there's a little recap for you, which will do good. It actually does a really good job. So if you have missed out on any of the first bits, this is a good starting point because it starts with all brand new characters. Then we have up issue 16 of Ms. Marvel. As you will see in tiny font, this is a Secret Wars tie-in. I read the first issue of Secret Wars, really dug it, have not continued. I'm not sure how far in they are. I know some books got delayed because of it, but even without it being a Secret Wars book, it's got the team, it's got our team on there, Wilson and Alphona, and it is great. This is the last days of Ms. Marvel, and it is really crazy and really good. And then I've got Lumberjanes, and as you see, the cover is just a pile of kittens. And I don't know what more you need in a book than a pile of kittens, but and a magic lamp. So yeah, good stuff. It's obvious that there are some deeper mysteries in the woods in this book, and that there's maybe more to the Lumberjanes than we have been told. And I really want to know more. It's such a fun, cute book, and it also has a lot going on with it, so it's really good. And it's got picked up. Noelle Stevenson's books are getting picked up left and right, getting optioned for television deals, stuff like that, animated series. So it's a good time to be a Stevenson fan. Then we have another Secret Wars tie-in, Battle World. This is the Runaways Battle World tie-in. I picked this up because it's also a Noelle Stevenson book, but also because I really loved the run of Runaways that they did before. The only character that I recognize as being part of the Runaways is Molly here. Cloak and Dagger pop up, who weren't part of the Runaways, but they worked with them here and there a little bit, if I remember correctly. So it's a fun book. It's kind of the idea is they're in Von Doom High School Academy, and there's final exams, and they have to pair up for a team, and they kind of get stuck together. So you have other ones. You have Pixie, Jubilee. You've got some other characters that, we all know. But it's not the Runaways team that I know and love, and I will probably wait and see what happens with this one because I got too much on my plate. And I have number 2 of a book that's really intriguing me right now, Oh Kill Strike. Where this guy, son of a comic creator, teams up with the worst 90s action anti-hero comic character to go find his dad and seek vengeance. It's fantastic. It's ridiculous, and it's so meta at points. It's great. Then we have, from Patrick Gleason, Robin, Son of Batman. And if you look at this cover here, there's a lot going on. There's this crazy creature here. When I picked up this issue, I kind of felt like I got thrown in the middle of something, but it kind of, through context clues, you start to pick up on a couple of things. But most notably, this arc is called Year of Blood, and there's a lot of reference to this Year of Blood, something that happened before he went to live with Batman, before he took his birthright as a Wayne rather than an Al Ghul. So this kind of seems to focus on something from his past that is haunting him, and I want to know more, which I guess is the point. And last up for the night, I have Black Canary #1 here. I'd been reading Batgirl, obviously, and Black Canary's been popping up with that, and Burnside, she's joined a band recently, and this series takes place following her band on the road. And yet, trouble seems to follow her everywhere that she goes, and she's having a hard time leaving the Black Canary role behind and becoming just a singer. And yeah, so it's fun. It's nothing too deep or serious, but it's a fun book. We'll read a couple more issues and see what I think about it. Anyway, yeah, that is all I got for you guys today. I have a couple more that I still need to read, some things that look pretty cool. But yeah, nothing more for me. Thank you guys for tuning in for the first time or coming back. Thank you for those of you who still watch despite my irregularity of posting things. I try to post Wednesday evenings, but like I said, sometimes my life or my laziness gets in the way and it doesn't always happen. But yeah, So if you have any questions, comments, anything, drop them below. Otherwise, I will hopefully see you here next week. Have a good one.